Good morning, everyone. Today I'm going to talk about my project in bus, which is the Bat Culture Center in the bus. It is about creating a leisure space in the city center and study the relationship between architecture and natural environment by bionic design. This presentation will firstly introduce my project brief and then show the site analysis, then talk about how my design concept comes from the best in the site and the design process. At the end, shows the final design at current stage. This project is about to turn the parking lot on the riverside of the city center of Bus into a cultural center on the theme of bat ecology. And the design inspiration comes from the bat living around the site. Through the design principles of bionic and biophilic architecture, the related habitats of the bats and knowledge will be applied to architectural design and provides the space to learn bats, which allow people to learn more about bats knowledge through the exhibition hall, dark cinema, and river corridor. As a nocturnal creature, bats play a very important role in the natural ecological environment. However, bats are difficult to identify flies as the one does not get much opportunity to observe them properly, which leads to a misunderstanding about bats. The architectural plan aims to create a bat-themed cultural exhibition hall by creating a space to observe the experienced life of bats, so that people can pay more attention to the ecological environment in the city. My project is about a bat culture center in the bus, creating a space where people re-emphasize the urban ecology with the development of more modern economy and technology. We have re-emphasized the importance of the ecological environment in the city, and the balance of the architectural design has gradually shifted to a sustainable ecological environment. This project is about more about focusing on relationship between architecture, human, and bats. And this mind map has shown how my design process are, and I am following the five perspectives of bionic design principle to develop the design elements. Site analysis. The project site is located in the cattle market. It is a riverside parking lot located in the center of Bus. The parking lot itself and surrounding architectural environment has a long history. To the north of the site are the Georgian corn market buildings and artistic small business streets. And the earliest formation of this worker street can be traced back to the Roman period. The south of the site is the modern Hilton Hotel and the bustling city center. To the west of the site is the main road of the road, and to the east is the ancient Ever River in Bus. Therefore, it can be seen that the site is like a central hub uh, junction connected to the surrounding areas and plays an important roles in this cultural turn. There is a research about bats that are active at the site, and they appear mainly at dusk and hunt by the river or in the surrounding greenery, which is also their main site for hibernation. There is a known greater and lesser uh, horseshoe hibernation roost at an old cattle market walls, approximately 85 meters southwest of the site on the western bank of the river. According to the sound value from the site, it will be divided into different areas, which will help to allocate different reaction space of the building, such as setting bed living area and the exhibition hall in the quiet area, and setting leisure coffee space in the slightly noisy area. Then I do the further research about the best, finding out that they are actually have lots of benefits to keep the balance of nature and also have benefits for agriculture development. Bats are providing ecosystem services to keep the maintain the stability and balance, and their excrement is used as fertilizer to irrigate agriculture. And I also do the research about the elements that could attract bats to the garden, and I'm going to apply this to the site to create an ecosystem for bat habitat. Design concept. The design concepts are from the moment of best flight that shows the organic nature softness curves. Then I try to develop them into a different expression in different pattern. Here's how my design idea developed. At the very early stage, I was to simply apply the shape of the bat wings into building design, but it lacks of characteristics of the culture of bat wings. So I begins to develop the curve element in the next stage, but still not the best for the bat living. It still pays more attention to the bat activities than bat ecological living. And here are the precedents I choose to help me better understand how the movement's relevant design elements apply to the architecture design. Then I start to make the gastro model to help me experiment the design ideas with the keywords of natural curve line close to riverside. The final design, I try to adopt the design elements from the bat's flying pattern. Then I developed the bat flying skeleton to help me to learn the structure of the bat and their flights to see how their wings create the curves when they fly. I try to develop this structure into building design as different frame and try to turn the best flight skeleton structure into different elements. Here are the different digital testing I developed from the flying pattern. And this conceptual model is try to modeling the bat flying with the different heights, and it is how it looks in the site. With these ideas, I start to do the digital model to see how this could be with curves, and I try to add different other bat elements such as the wing shape into the model. Here's another idea about other thinking of the bat flies in the other perspectives. So the hook shape could understand at the bat flying track, and the hook shape also connect to the riverside, which could understand at the bat watching area and riverside leisure space. And then I try to combine those two kind of ideas together and develop the design which and create a different space according to the research. Here is the updated version at the moment, which has enhanced the connection with the river, and I still need to work on materials of how the whole building, and still need to refine it into more simple way. And here are the close-up view of buildings, and hope to create more semi-space for people to relax. And here's the end of my presentation. Thank you.